What's up, guys? This is Brendan Bergian bringing you another Dawnless Days video. And if you thought we were playing the Woodland Realm, you're absolutely right. I have been requested by some random individual on Discord that I do a full Woodland Realm playthrough. Now, what does that mean? I think what full means is one of three things. Either, number one, we eliminate Sauron, like kill him, like physically kill him on the battlefield. Number two, we reach Dominance level 10, which I actually think is the least likely to do because you need to expand a lot, and I don't plan on expanding that much. Or three, we fully remove the faction of Mordor from the map through alliances. But ultimately, it's probably going to come down to us and our sheer giga-chattery, boys. Of course, we're playing on Legendary because we are masochists, and let's get into it. Now, 1.0.2 is substantially easier than... Wait, am I losing my mind? Yes. 1.0.3 is substantially easier than 1.0.2, but it's still pretty tough. And in my individual playthroughs, what I have been noticing is that it's easy for me to be too aggressive. I need to do a good job balancing aggression with defense of my lands, because, you know, especially on Legendary, like, you are under threat very early, you know what I mean? Like, the orcs are coming at you, the goblins are coming at you, and then sometimes Dol Guldur sends a stack up through the woodland, woodsman areas, and then it attacks, anyway, whatever. Blah, blah, blah. Let's do our opening moves. So, my man Thranduil is our governor. Come on, let's go, we got to build buildings, let's go! And then we're going to put elves in the government. Our two best generals, Lego Mylas and Lemion, and then our two best governors, Romdir and Minjir. My cat is sitting here looking at me like, why aren't you petting me, bro? Legolas goes right here. The spy goes right here. We're going to improve control. And then I'm going to immediately hire a warrior. I will guard our people. We're going to level this guy up. Basically, the main job of this guy is to convert elven culture, which is why you want this. But other than that, I'm going to essentially use him as a spy. His job is primarily going to be sitting in enemy lands, converting their culture to elven in advance of our conquest, boys. So, we want to expand here and get commerce, and then we want to expand here and get the trade goods. The trade goods are the best econ buildings you have after the general econ nerf of 1.0.2. This is, of course, going to become a historians gathering so that we can recruit lore masters, which are absolutely insanely, gloriously overpowered. As far as research, we're going straight for the passive archer boosting techs. Basically, our archers are incredibly strong. We're going to lean into that and make them even stronger. Now, the final move, of course, is opening diplomacy. So we're going to want to talk to... Notice how all these little good smiley factions are here, but they all have, like, little yellow trade indicators. This means that you could trade with them, but you're not yet trading with them. So we're going to systematically get non-aggressions and trade agreements with all of these surrounding little good factions. And that's actually going to be a pretty massive part of our early economy. That's one of the things that that the good factions have going for them, is that there are more of them and they're more friendly with each other. You know what I mean? Like the evil factions, they actually sometimes fight each other. You know what I mean? And I guess that's one of the things that like good has going for it, is just a better sense of solidarity and cooperation. You feel me, boys? I guess that's the trick, right? Like when you're evil, it's hard to cooperate with other evil people because you're all evil. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. Alright, I think that's right. Yeah, so all the little green smiley guys should have green trade indicators. Perfect. Now, that's a big deal, boys. If you look now, we're making 500 from trade. It's freaking massive. That's like a quarter of our profit. So now what we're going to do is we're going to chill and upgrade. And I'm kind of waiting for these guys to attack us. The opening move is simply defending against these guys. And then after you crush their attacking army, you counterattack and take 2 territories. So that's the move. I've run this opener a lot, probably 25, 30 times. So if you want to use this video is kind of like a how do I do Wood Elves, you are absolutely welcome to. These moves should be pretty replicable. If you're on lower difficulties, it'll be even easier to execute, basically. But that's turn 1. You always want to say yes to these little events that pop up. We're definitely sending a letter. Oh yeah, all the elves in the government, baby. All right, let's grab our broski, and we're just going to get him deep in enemy territory. He's going to start converting culture to Elven real fast. And that's what we want. Yep, there's the army. So we're going to go ahead and upgrade this. If you take a look at these, like, if you have like pretty good fertility, which we do, the top one is just unequivocally better. It makes more food and more money, so there's no reason to build the bottom one. And then I think we click this over to control for like 1 turn. In 2 turns, we're going to have to upgrade this to a historian thingy. But for now, you know, you always want to be, generally speaking, most of the game, you're toggling back and forth between control and construction cost. Those are the 2 edicts. That's like 98% of the edicts you're using. And I think that's it for now, yeah. Gundabad wants Munmuns. How about you shove it up your orc ass? Yeah, that's right. Sorry, that was kind of crass, chat. I apologize. I have such a deep loathing for the orcs. Even when I play the orcish factions, I like the way they play. They play kind of like the Zerg, like you just build a ton of units and you just yeet them at your opponents. But even as I'm playing the orc factions, bro, I just feel kind of dirty. You know what I mean? Like the elves. Let's be real. The elves are like the fairest and most graceful of the children of Iluvatar, or whatever. Mad Lad gains a level. You love to see it. Okay, so now we gotta click back to build for this. Oh, here they come. They're ready. They're ready to make a move. Alright, so what I'm going to do is we're just going to straight up go for 3 archers. Ba-doink. And then we, of course, are going to build this immediately. Wait, did Mad Lad level? No, did Thranduil level? Did my man Thranduil level? No, I'm wrong. That's right. He levels the turn after you start the Lore Master place. That's right. But it's not worth waiting on this. You want to get it rocking and rolling immediately. This place is so good. Plus 10% research. Ugh, amazing. Freaking awesome. The elves are the best faction, like, technologically, and you definitely want to lean into that by building one of these in the capital of every province you conquer. So that's kind of one of the cool things about the elven faction, is like, as you expand and conquer more provinces, your research rate accelerates, which is really freaking strong, dude. And we're about to get this. This is kind of inconsequential. Like, we're not really gonna... I mean, we're gonna have, like, perfect scouting information forever because of all of our special agents. So this is actually kind of meaningless to us, but this is helpful. Little cost savings.
Watch for the enemy.
All right, and so, whoa, tell the truth. The forest is getting wreck-arenoed. 3 of these guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I would like 7, 8. Yeah, we're going to recruit 2 more. They're not going to land this turn, but that's fine. That's just, we just kind of want them in general. And then in the meantime, your spy gives, like, if you hover over, it gives +3 melee attack and defense to all units in the parent army. That's kind of substantial. So when there's a big fight coming up, we'll just go ahead and attach the spy.
Ready, elves.
Oh, I left it on build, huh? What does this cost? That costs that much? So I think Thranduil leveled, right? Yeah, I'm gonna give him the builder. Yep, minus construction cost, right? That's kind of a big deal. So if you check this out, it was like 41.50, and now it's 39 something. So it saves us 200 gold. We're gonna build this next turn. It's gonna be awesome, awesome. So I'm gonna leave the build edict on to do that, and then we'll click it over. All right, heroic elven defense incoming. Go get him, Erebor. We're always rooting for... Okay, bro. Alright, heroic elven defense. This is not an impressive force of orcs, by the way. We're not scared of these buttholes. Especially with the dulcet tones of Bethesda's Oblivion piping hot into our receptive ears. Yeah, it's so good. This is a really good soundtrack. If you ever want to just play epic music while you play video games, just search for Oblivion OST, and this will take care of you. All right, we got the homies here. The homies. I'm gonna put Lego My Loss right here. We're gonna put. Wow, they're all funneling this way, huh? Fair enough. Okay, so we have our wall
Ready
elves.
yourselves.
These are our wall elves, right? Our wall archers, and then these are our free-floating archers. So we're gonna kind
your
of
courage.
array these guys right here. The idea is, we're gonna take these. So these units on the right, this is the garrison. So they're like quote unquote free units. You know what I mean? Like they will replenish on their own. You know what I'm saying? Like. What am I trying to say, dude? What I'm saying is, like, any losses we take on these units don't affect our actual army, because it's the garrison, you feel me? So, the deal, when playing these, is you want to, as much as possible, consolidate losses. Keep the losses strictly on your garrison units. Is that all of us? Oh, we have a horse unit, bro. We have horses. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. So what I like to do with the horses is I'll run them outside and hide in the trees, and then when these units all like commit to the attack, I'll take my horses and we'll flank their archers. It's gonna be freaking awesome. It's gonna be awesome, in the words of our New Jersey friends. Okay, so I think that's it, and then we'll have this guy kind of be like a backup melee unit. Like, if for whatever reason they're able to plow through both of these guys, which they won't, but if they somehow manage to, this guy will pick up the slack and block the hole. Meanwhile, they'll be getting absolutely pounded through direct fire from our wall archers, and they'll be getting obliterated with indirect fire from our backup archers, who will be on hold fire initially. Awesome. Okay, let's go. Alright, step the one, move the cav. Put the cav here, and we'll put these spear units. Whoa, no, I want you to go this way. That's something you can do, is you can like shift Q your commands, but if you hold down shift, you can like draw a path for them to take. See that? It's kind of a cute little feature. It's not super... Are you guys going around the rear? No, they're just sort of being indecisive. Okay. We'll go speed 2 for this. I think I want to hotkey these guys. Yeah, we'll make them hotkey 2. Alright, Legolas, activate your accuracy and damage skill. Legolas has a little like temporary damage booster. It's actually really strong if you hover over it. 50% rate of fire, 30% damage, 30% accuracy. So he's getting 1.5 times 1.3, which is like 1.8. It's like an 80% damage booster, basically. And now we can start shooting at these guys. Gonna be raining. Whoa, ho, ho, buddy! I want you guys to rain the pain, please. Rain the pain. Pain, more raining of pain. What are you doing, sir? Oh my god. There we go. Alright, let's go speed 1 and just appreciate the kill zone we've created here. Now, are we shooting our own guys? Absolutely. Does it matter? Absolutely not. This is the garrison. They're sacrificable. That's a word, chat. I absolutely pinky swear that that's a word. So once the general commits, which he's taking his sweet-ass time, dude, they're crawling. They're literally walking. It's like he's like taking a stroll on Sunday, bro. Unacceptable.
We must not waver.
Meanwhile, their melee units are getting absolutely stomped by the kill zone. Yeah, this is terrible for them. If you hover... Oh. Maybe we instead... Do I have range to that? Sort of, kind of. Kind of, sort of. Whatever. This guy can also get involved in the flanking efforts. Maybe it's time to get ready. Dwarves, get ready! Dude, if you play the dwarves enough, you like hear the dwarves in your dreams, bro.
Elven warriors.
Dwarves, ready! Mind your courage! That's how the dwarves sound. Dude, they're shooting at my guys, bro. That's not cool. That is 100,000% uncool. Okay, looks like their wave of melee buttholes is getting completely worked, which is no surprise. We just kind of want the general to commit. Actually, let's shoot him. Let's explicitly shoot the general.
Weapons ready, elves.
I'm waiting for the general to commit before we engage with our doodles. The doodles. Maybe I can now put these guys here, question mark. Let's ungroup them. Once you group your guys, it maintains the formation, which is actually kind of annoying. You don't always want that. Oh, look, they're running towards our broskies. Has the general committed himself? Or is he still being a butthole? You know what? Let's shoot him with Legolas's damage, which just came off cooldown. Man, I'm good at this game.
I will rid them from these lands.
Alright, meanwhile, these guys can rain the pain on the archer pile. Oh, this is going to be some good pain raining, boys. Let's go in close. Look at this. Look at this, look at this. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait, are we out of range? Bro, we're out of... Oh, no, we're not. No, we're not. Can you guys hear my cat crying? He just cries all the time. He's a little crybaby.
Keep your wits sharp.
Cats are such wusses, bro. They're like, no. He's like, oh, I want to go outside. Oh my god. That's what he sounds like a girl from California. He's like, I'm so bored. Like, literally. I'm like, shut up, dude. You're a male. You're a male cat. Act like it. Oh my god, did you just conform to traditional gender roles? Yes.
Find your courage.
What the frick is happening? Bro, fix the archers. Okay, the general has committed himself to the cause. We charge with the broskies. Horses, flanku. I said flanku. Speed 2. You know, if you hit the speed 2 button, it makes your units run faster, chat. That's how this game works. So what you do is like, so they want to run away from your melee units, right? So what you do is you use your horses to like sandwich them so they can't run. And then you can charge them down and wreck their faces, and it's great, and everyone's happy. Except for them, of course. We need to sandwich this guy from the rear and give him the business. You know what? Legolas is pretty good in melee. Let's get him in there. He'll backstab the general and take him out. I think we need one of these guys to double back and deal with those because they're shooting my horses and I don't like it. I really, really don't like it. It's not fun. Whoa, archers. What are you guys doing? Dude, they're trying to run by the general. Oh, the general's dead? Yeah, the general's dead. Okay. Well, let's get him in there, man. Your archers are actually pretty fast on foot, so you can use them to like chase units. These guys are dead, right? Yeah. So let's go ahead and get these. Okay, it got a little sloppy there at the end, but you know what I mean? It's you know, we'll make it work, boys. We'll make it work. All right, Lego My Loss is going to get in there. These guys are done. They're all done. They're done. They ran. They run. Okay, sweet. So now we have to chase them down and maximize our kill count. And that's why we have horses, boys. That's the primary function of horses. Because most fights are won not by, like, eliminating them off the map, bro, but rather by destroying their morale, right? And that's how most battles were typically won historically. Like, I read this somewhere. I don't know how true it is, but something like in most battles, a maximum of, like, 20% of soldiers actually physically died or got wounded on the battlefield, because normally the army would run by that point. So this whole thing of like, you know, we fought a Pyrrhic victory where 2/3 of us got wiped, but all of them got wiped, that just like wasn't really a thing. Like, if anything in this game, the enemy units and your units, your morale is like too good. You know what I mean? Like most of the time. Although I guess this is a fantasy setting, so you can make the case that, like, I don't know, maybe dwarves are, like, super duper brave compared to human beings. I don't know, dude. All I know is that battle sucks, and even the most hardened, trained men are super big scaredy cats when the shit goes south. And I say that, like, without a hint of judgment. I've never been to war, and if I was, I'd probably be a big ol' wuss. So, you know. Dude, go get them. Chase them. Come on. They're getting away. Get them. Cut them down. I don't know how this happened. I was in the parking lot of the supermarket, and I'm like a really extroverted person. Shocker. And somehow I found myself like chit-chatting with some random lady in the parking lot. Like, I don't even know how it happened. I probably said hi to her or something. Oh no, you know, here's what it is. Here's what it is. I fucking talk to myself, right? So some lady caught me doing Arnold voice in the parking lot, and she's like, "Is that Arnold?" I'm like, "Yeah, you want to hear some more?" And she's like, "Yeah." And so I did some more Arnold for her, and she's like, "That's pretty good." I'm like, "Thanks." Okay, so we did it. We did it, boys. It looks like we took almost very few losses on our actual army, and it was all completely on the garrison, which is the dream, the actual dream. Yeah, and one of the nice things. So okay, so when you're the elves, right? It might be tempting to click this button. You're like, oh, we get to kill more guys. No. You want to take the money. Almost every time you want to take the money. This is actually a big part of your early game economy. Okie doke. Yeah, so the forest is doing better because we won some battles. There you go. We won some battles. So every battle you win over these guys gives you some forest health. Heroic victory. That's right. Lego My Loss is a Giga Chad. Speaking of Giga Chattery, I think we have to go for missile damage, right? Yeah. I think I usually open with this, and then I go here for the campaign movement and morale. Okay, so, yeah, this is still building. We're deliberately on this so that we can do this. And then these, yeah, we'll repair those. The buildings repair on their own. I'm going to let this repair on its own, but this one will do, I think. We'll let this repair on its own, too. This one is worth repairing. So, we've got a massive fucking Gundabad stack. I'm really not stoked about that. Alright, and the other reason why you release, or the other reason why you, like, ransom, is, you get to kill him twice, right? So, like, I get not only, like, a heroic victory out of it, but I also get, like, a decisive victory out of it, so we can get even more money, more experience, and they assigned another general who we will now kill. So you get to kill 2 generals instead of 1. Oh my god. Listen, cat, I love you. You're awesome. He's a pretty good cat. He's like 8 out of 10. But dude, you can't walk on my keyboard when I'm freaking recording a video. Get out of here. I know you're bored, but like go lay down or something. Okay, so one cool thing you can do is we have these 2 units. Oh, he just immediately jumps right back up on the desk, of course. Shocker. So you've got Legolas and these Lasgillen Rangers. Move your ass, cat. So if you hover over these guys, you'll see they have this little snipe. They have snipe. This unit remains hidden while firing. Insane. So these 2 units are freaking ninjas. So what you so they can hide while shooting, and you can deploy them in no man's land, right? Like I can't deploy my normal units here, but these ninja units can deploy anywhere in this area. So we have eyes on them. So what we can do is you can deploy them in the forest, and if you're the elves, you basically remain hidden while moving as long as you're in the forest, and then these 2 guys can remain hidden while firing. So basically, you can just snipe enemy units without them knowing you're there. You just have to make sure to stay in the woods, which, like, if you hover over... Shut up, dude. Look at the cursor. See how there's, like, a little tree? The cursor tells you where the forest is, right? So we can go up to here, and we're still in the forest, and it looks like there's no gaps in the forest, so... We can just waltz right up to these guys and start shooting them, and they can't do a goddamn thing. I don't remember asking you a goddamn thing. Name that movie, chat. Name that scene from that movie. I'm dating myself a little bit. That is one of the first scenes from Pulp Fiction, where Vince and Jules are in the apartment trying to get the briefcase from the guy. Now we're gonna go ahead and activate Lego My Loss's damage skill, because why not? I want to kill those guys. Now, these guys are really sturdy. Like, they have high missile block. They have a lot of armor. So, we may actually not kill them with all the ammo these guys have. So, I'm bringing up my other archers to finish the gerb. Hold still. Hold still. Thank you. Yeah, so, I mean, you might be tempted to auto-resolve this fight, right? But, like, if we do it this way, we guarantee no losses, which is the goal. So now we can just shoot this guy, and he just dies because we have so many archers that he's not even going to be able to close the gap. Yeah, get wrecked. Adios, buddy. Let's let them shoot the guy. This is like Apocalypto, where they're running away and they're just getting shot for practice. You know, the elves are like ancient, graceful creatures, but we're not above a little good old-fashioned bloodlust. I think there's like a moment in the books when it's like, and the elves, like these armies of, it was like elves and dwarves or whatever, were like facing off against goblins, and it said in the book like that the elves had such a hatred for the goblins that they just broke ranks and attacked without receiving the command. That they were just so hungry to kill those worthless goblins. Yeah, see, we make a little more money. And oh look, Lego My Loss leveled again. If we execute those guys, neither of these level ups happen. So you want to leave them alive, boys. I usually go for the accuracy. Do I go for the accuracy? Yeah, we go for the accuracy. Okay, and then we just instantaneously go to attack Gobel Eorman. Now, these frickin' buttholes are threatening my lance. I really don't like that. That sucks. It's annoying. So we're going to raise a temporary army. We're going to raise a temporary army just to, like, discourage them from attacking, basically. Okay, so I think that's it for turn 6. Yeah, so we repelled the attack. We're basically completely healthy. We took essentially, well, some microscopic amount of losses, right? But how does this guy have 102 and that guy has 101? What the hell, bro? Whatever. And that's turn 6, so my dude, M apostrophe dude, is going to scout ahead and make sure there's no armies coming our way. Okay, looks good. Okay, so let's talk to these guys. Hey, what's up, my brothers? Would you like to give me access? They don't quite want to. That's fine. I resent that I have to do this. Oh, wait, hold on. Get inside Durnslod, please. Thank you. Yeah, when you raise an army, it actually spawns outside the city, which is kind of sus. Most of the time, you kind of want to be inside the city. So you got to make sure to like manually do that. These armies are going to square off against each other. So pretty soon I'm recruiting a lore keeper, right? Yuppers. That's going to come next turn. Alright, Gobel Eorman will be ours, chat. And we're going to fight this manually, of course, because we're shooting for... if I can get this done with fewer than 20 losses, I will be a happy Brandenburgian. Okay, so for this town layout, you want to be on this side of the town because the guard tower, the watchtower, is a little more kind of recessed into the town than it is for the other approaches. So we'll have our ninjas act as spotters. I find I do that a lot during sieges. And then these guys will be here, and then all of our melee units will put here. Alright, so this guy's going to scoot up and spot. And then these gentlemen, basically you want to position them so they're like right outside the guard tower, right? Yeah, that should about do it. Alright, and then this guy is we're just gonna focus down their captain. This guy's not a general, right? He's just like a normal unit that's been deputized as the temporary leader of this ragtag group of orcish idiots who will be shortly wrecked by our archers. Alright, so I'm just going to put these guys on fire at will. There's so few of these guys, I don't really need to micromanage their ammo. I'm just going to kind of let them do their thing. Yep. Now, once we research the tech that increases their range, this strategy gets like substantially more effective. Okay, so I think there's one more archer unit, and he's right freaking here, and we are shooting him? Question mark. Let's get a little closer, just a little bit. You can't see me, bruh. These guys should lose morale pretty quickly because all their... Yo, yeah, there they go, dude. Yep, that's that. Show me the big old 0, buddy. Give me that 0. Yeah, let's go, dude. This is the elven dream right here. This is pretty much how it goes, boys. You want to bait the enemy into attacking you. Beat them through superior micro and unit quality, while taking very few losses, or ideally consolidating losses onto the garrison. And then counterattack and take territory. This is the way. Okay, so Thranduil is so good. Wait, why can't I boot this guy? What the frick? Yeah, let's boot him. Romdir is our second best, so I'm going to put him in charge of the Sylvan Dwellings. And then we're going to have Mengir go to our new territory, just for one turn to click the construction cost button. Because, and we're going to destroy this, and we're going to repair this. Because next turn we have to upgrade this, and it's like 1,800 gold or whatever. It's not cheap. So we're kind of watching carefully to see what the result of this is. Oh, look, they hired Dalian horses. See? Dude, the AI knows what's up, bro. Look at that.
I will guard our people.
Man, I wish I could go help, dude. I wish I didn't have to pay for these guys, bro. We can delete them next turn. Okay. So, we took a city. Yay, right? Oh yeah, we have to re-up this. Oh, we're on build. We're on build, bro. Oh no, I have to hire a lore keeper next turn. Sheesh, dude. It's awkward. The dwarves killed them! Oh! Oh! Good job, Erebor. Absolute giga chattery. Okay, so we've spent like 1,500 gold maintaining these bastards. Get rid of them. Okay, we're making money again. God bless it. I think we actually prioritize hiring the lore keeper. What the lore keeper does is two things. One really awesome thing and one outrageously awesome thing. The awesome thing is it increases your research rate and control. Absolutely glorious. If that was all this guy did, I would still prioritize hiring him. But it gets better. But wait, there's more. Drastically reduces army upkeep. Thank you very much. This is a crucial part of your early game economy as the elves. You need to be using these guys if you're not. Do we have enough money? Negative. Do we have enough money? Yes. How much does this actually cost us? Oh, because I didn't put Thranduil in there, bro. Bruh. And now we can afford it, right? No. It hurts. It hurts. But if I do this, do I have enough next turn? Question mark? Mental math is hard, chat. 337, right? I think we just barely don't have enough, if that's the case. Oh, it feels bad. Shiza. Whatever.
Ready, elves.
We're attacking, boys. We're killing these buttholes.
Watch for the enemy.
So, oh man, they're recruiting, dude. It's a little awkward.
Ready, elves.
Little awkward. I think we can get these guys, so we'll have to investigate. I'm so glad these guys beat their 1v1. That was amazing. Good job, dwarves. Good job. And then this, of course, repaired itself. You love to see it. 946? How are we making that much more now? What the fridge? So if I go like this, do I have enough? 343 plus 946. Survey says 1289. Is that enough? No. It feels bad, chat. Alright, whatever. Oh, we're about to research... Ooh, ranged upkeep reduction. Let's go, dude. Let's go. Okay, somebody leveled. You need to replenish your forces, homie. Like, lickety-split. Oh, but we get the purge the nests, man. We get the purge the nests. Dude, Purging Nests is so good. I think we just spend the money. We just suck it up and do it. It's so worth it, man. All right, who leveled?
Keep your wits sharp.
This guy levels. All right, we'll, so they've got like a number of units, right? I do think we can beat these guys in the open field using ninja tactics. Let's try it, boys. Are you, chat? Are you a believer? Do you believe?
Attack!
Because here's what you can do, right? If you attack these guys directly, then the garrison will reinforce. However, if you click the night attack button, click, the garrison, basically you're like sneak attacking them at night, and the garrison doesn't know to show up. So, all right, we're gonna use ninja tactics, which apparently we can do because there's forests. Oh, dude, there's forests we can use, bro. We can get our ninja on. It's gonna be amazing, chat. Huh. Well, we'll do what we can as far as eliminating units using ninjery. That's not a word. What am I talking about? If we could somehow be in these trees, that would be amazing. I just don't think there's a way to get there. So let's do like a quick little thingamabobber, right? So like, the closest we could get would be like, is that a tree? That's a tree. The elves are like, is that a tree? Like, hashtag elven things, dude. So this tree is roughly even with this. So if I put them like there, the range stretches to there. So actually we could probably feasibly shoot the general from there. That's kind of what I'm going for. If you can open by sniping the general, it's like absolute chef's kiss gloriousness. Now, that being said, these buttholes could decide to get frisky, which would suck donkey balls. I don't want them to get frisky, chat. We want them to just sit there and let us shoot them. That's the elven dream, is you're just shooting them and they're just sitting there taking it. This is my default formation for open field battles as an elf. And maybe, and I think we'll probably end up using it this fight, but I want to see how much work I can get done with my ninjas first. So we're going to have to, I want to disable fire at will, because we want to get close without blowing our cover. You feel me, boys? You feel me, boys? I was streaming on Twitch, and one of my chatters was like, you say you feel me too much. And I was like, you know what? It's my stream, and I can say what I want, you feel me? And he was like, I hate you. And I'm like, and yet you're still watching. And he was like, that's true. The hell are they doing, bruh? I definitely had a couple of chatters who would like hate watch, you know what I'm saying? Like they would show up and like start like talk smack. And I'm not like a super sensitive guy. Like, you know, if you want to talk smack, that's fine. I will talk smack right back, you know what I'm saying? You feel me? You feel me, Chad? I mean, I guess we could open by shooting archers. That feels kind of weak, doesn't it? Maybe a little bit weak. Although if that's all we do, although honestly, if we're gonna shoot archers, we should do it from over here. We should get a better angle. I mean, if you're gonna shoot little arrows, you should have a good angle. You feel me? I tried to make that into a euphemism, and it just completely crashed and burned. Whatever. You know what? You miss 100% of the shots you don't take, Chad. What the fuck are they doing? Sorry, oh god. Dude, you don't ninja me. I ninja you, dude. That's not how this works. Okay, we know they're there, so we'll reposition over to here. We have plenty of time on the clock. We can kind of afford to like fart around and be really efficient, because the limiting factor here is going to be like number of arrows. You know what I'm saying? Like generally speaking, you want to shoot the enemy unit like perpendicular to the formation. You know what I mean? Like at a right angle, because then when you overshoot, you're still hitting guys. You feel me, chat? I just did it again. That chatter was so right. I say you've... Actually, I'm lying. I really didn't say it a whole lot. And then I said it like 15 times in the past 5 minutes. So, whatever, man. You know what? You're allowed to be inconsistent. You feel me, boys? Dude, you need to leave the field, man. Get the fuck off the field. Yeah, that's right. And then they scoot over. Like when you remove a unit, they just scoot. They're scooting. I saw a funny meme, and it was like Vladimir Putin, right? And the caption was just Putin. And then I saw him on like a little, and it was a photo of him on a little electric scooter, and it just goes scooting. I thought that was fun. Oh, I should be activating the Legolas damage perk. Talent. Skill thingy. Okay. Get off the field, please. Do they fully leave? They do not fully leave. No, they fully leave. They do fully leave. Okay. So, well, no, they're sort of confused, boys. Now, I think if we can... So check these guys out, man. 150, 170 kills apiece. That's pretty strong, bro. Now, is there a gap in the forest right here? There sure is. Glad I was mindful of that. What we would like to do, ideally, is I want to spend our remaining ammo killing the warg archers, if possible. Holy shit, they found us. Back off, back off, back off. Reorganize, reorganize. Never mind. Holy shit balls. Chill, boys. Chill. Chill, 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 chill. Oh, the leader. The leaderoo. That's Japanese, boys. Leaderoo. Don't be racist, dude. Come on. Not all Japanese sounds like ooh, okay? Just most of it. Alright, Lego my loss. Accuracy skill. Shoot the general. So, I don't think we kill him, but shooting them from the rear is going to do a significant amount of damage. Oh yeah, dude, because it bypasses the shield defense thingy. Okay, so we like significantly chopped down their force. Oh my god, they're right on top of us, bro. That's so awkward. Okay, well, let's get these guys out of here. My ninja guys they're literally just gonna stay here the whole fight. I don't need anything more from them. These guys are not particularly good in melee. No, actually, never mind. They're actually super good in melee. They have low armor though, so we're gonna try to like keep them safe. Whereas Lego my lost is required for his command prowess, so we're gonna send him back over here, and now we will engage their army normally, having deleted approximately almost 400 units before the fight even starts. So I know it seems a little pedantic, right? But that's what you gotta do. I'm gonna put Lego my loss behind these guys. Legolas's deal is he's got like dude, 63 melee attack, 60 defense is insane. But he also has like low armor, so we're gonna try to use him judiciously. There's a little bit of a hill here, sort of, kind of. Yeah, so we're gonna use this hill. So the enemy is not gonna, the enemy is gonna essentially allow us to get set up on them. So that's what we're gonna be doing. Nazgul. You know, I could do like a cheeky thing. No, I don't want to fight in the woods, man. Fighting in the woods sucks. Because you can't see what the hell's happening, bro. And I get it, we're elves, right? Like, oh, you're supposed to fight in the woods. And it's like, yeah, fair enough. But you literally can't see the unit indicators in the woods. You don't know where your guys are. You don't know where their guys are. The only way to do it is you have to zoom in down to like the level of like the man. But then how do you issue commands that way? It's actually super annoying, frankly. Anyway, I'm just bitching about the Attila engine. Don't mind me, boys. So we're gonna assault them from this direction. Although that kind of puts us in a corner. We don't have any room to move. We want room to move, boys. Because we're gonna play a kind of like do kiting strats a little bit. Okay. So they have what? 4 archer units, 3 berserkers, 1 normal tier 1 melee unit, couple of warg archers, and a general. I think we'll be okay, frankly. I'm going to preemptively shield wall. We might take some losses on our melee guys. I think I'm okay with that. I'm going to, as much as possible, try to use my horses to sort of like distract them. I'm going for distraction strats. As soon as you get within range, they will run at us. So that's the plan. We're going to kind of trigger them. They're going to be hashtag triggered. And then they're going to go post on Tumblr about how triggered they were. And then we're going to shoot them with arrows. Because this is Middle Earth, man. This isn't Seattle, bro. Are they hashtag triggered yet? Not quite. No, 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 no. Oh, now they're triggered. They're so triggered. Okay, speed 1. Okay. Distraction strats. Distraction strats.
Elven warriors.
They are coming right for us, sort of. What are you guys shooting at? Shoot these guys, if you wouldn't mind. They're holding still? What? I mean, if they want to sit there and trade fire, I'm totally good with that. That's very strange, man. I don't understand this. I'm not complaining.
Will fly through.
Dude, we have better range than you. Like, you're not gonna want to do this. Okay, there they go.
Warriors. We must not waver. Ready, elves.
Actually, you should turn around and charge these. No, I'm wrong. Charge these. I just don't want them to get shot like they currently are. Charging the rear should wipe these guys out and wreck them. Yep, that about did it.
Elven warriors.
Bro, I'm trying to...
Weapons ready, elves.
Why are they not coming at me? That's so weird, man. Like, you're not gonna win the arch off, dude. I pinky swear. This is actually kind of the dream, frankly. Like, what I was prepared for was for them to, like, walk towards me and, like, shoot me. But it's not happening. It's just straight up not happening.
I will rid them from these lands.
Yeah, now they're fleeing. They're fucking fleeing. Amazing.
Ready yourselves.
You guys suck.
Elven warriors. Find your courage.
Find your courage. So I use a lot of shift queuing of my commands, right? Like, I'll back them up and then shift queue an attack command. You know what I mean? You feel me? Do you know what it reminds me of, bro? It reminds me of, like, that South Park episode where, like, Butters becomes a pimp for, like, the girls on the playground. And he goes to, like, the pimp convention to learn how to be a better pimp. And all these guys are, like, they're, like, telling him how to be a pimp. Right? And then after they tell him something, like, you know what I'm saying? And then Butters, because he's so trusting, he's like, yes, sir, I know what you're saying. You don't have to keep asking. It's so good, dude. South Park is freaking genius, man. You gotta love it. Like, there's a reason it's been on the air for like a jillion years. Alright, I'm gonna go speed 2 because I think we're doing pretty well here. Yeah, it looks like their morale is on the verge of total collapse. Question mark. Really? It's just like that, huh? They just mass route? Is that what happens? Yeah, I guess so, huh? Holy balls. Okay, hold on. Okay, we need to, I don't really want our spear guys man fighting their general. It's a little sus. Epic.
Weapons ready, elves.
Oh, they just fucking flee. Holy balls. Okie doke. Okie doke. Oh yeah, our spear guys got trashed. Well, it's kind of to be expected. It's okay though. You know, every victory inevitably comes at a cost. This was a Nazgul, I believe, right? Did we actually kill the Nazgul? I think we must have, right? Yeah, because we wiped his whole unit. Okay, I mean, that was pretty good, man. I mean, 117 elves to kill 1,700 orcs, that's kind of okay. Like, we're kind of cool with that ratio. Although losing these guys kind of sucks. I guess we could consolidate those. We get Munmuns. Dude, we want Munmuns. Yeah, we want it more than replenishment. The thing about replenishment, dude, is it's not 2% of your whole force. It's 2% per unit. Right? So this spear unit has like what, like 85 guys? So 2% of 85 is like 1 or 2 guys. So fuck that, bro. Yeah, get wrecked, dude. Yeah, we killed a Nazgul. Let's go.
Watch for the enemy.
Okay, the force levels just in time. Hell yeah. And I think with that extra spurt of Munmuns, we can build this and then have enough next turn for that question mark? I guess not.
We must bring justice to
Wait,
the enemy.
where's my money going? Why do I feel so broke all of a sudden? This is very strange,
Keep your
boys.
wits
Whatever,
sharp.
let's siege Thorlon.
Watch for the enemy. They must fall.
They must fall! You gotta respect the elvish commitment.
Attack!
They must fall! They must all be killed! Like, these guys, like, when you've lived for 4,000 years, there's no bullshit. You're like, we have to kill every single orc on the planet. And then you just, like, accept that. You're like, okay, well, there's a lot of orcs, so I'm probably going to be at war for, like, I don't know, 100, 200, 300 years, you know. I won't see my wife for, like, you know, a couple hundred years, but, you know, that's okay. We're good with that, boys. All right. Ugh, enough yammering. Let's advance. Advance the plot. What are you? Oh, they're running. They're running away. Yes, run. Ooh, spider hunt. Oh yeah, that's where my money went, bro. I spent all my money on the spider hunt. But this is why you do it. Look at this modifier. For 7 turns, we get all of that. Unbelievable. Absolutely insane. Glorious. Amazing. And now we convert this structure. Click.
They must fall.
They must fall. Do I just consolidate these guys? Not yet. Not yet. Not yet. Okay, we take Thorlon. Wait.
I will go.
No. Dude, I know why our economy sucks, bro. I figured it out. Our economy sucks because we don't have the lore master rocking and rolling. Watch this. 1,008.
Keep your wits
Boom.
sharp.
512 gold. Thank you very much. Yuppers. Here we go, boys. No, this is not even going to be difficult. What am I yammering about, dude? We'll be fine. We'll be fine. So when you lay siege to a settlement, it, like, incurs damage. Like, notice that this is already damaged. This is already damaged. The towers are gone. So I used to think that... I used to be, like, really reliant on siege, on, like, onagers for sieges, right? And onagers are great. Don't get me wrong. The ability to take a castle the same turn you get there is pretty awesome. That being said, you don't strictly need onagers, and now I actually no longer build them in the early game.
Weapons ready, elves.
Because, you know, your starting building slots are super limited. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to spend it on onagers when I could have, like, a lore master settlement or something like that. Alright. So the objective is to kill them over the walls, which will be super easy because we have, like, we like, doubled up on the accuracy banner. So our guys are, like, ultra accurate. An absolute hail of arrows. Amazing. So someone's shooting at me? What the fuck? Whatever. Oh my god. Yeah, the orc rabble, because they have no armor, they get absolutely raffle stomped by arrows. Yeah, one more volley should do it for these guys. Now, we don't need to completely eliminate these. We just need to get them super low so that when our melee units get in there... Whoa! My computer's yelling at me. I have something I need to do, not immediately, but in a little while, so... But don't worry about that quite yet. We have more orcs to slaughter. Are we battering down the gates? Yeah, I guess we finished doing that, huh? Okay, let's just keep killing these guys. They're kind of piled up, which is amazing. Thank you very much. This is the elven dream when the units are kind of stacked up on each other. Wow, look at those. Look at the slaughter. Absolute slaughter, destruction. Alright, let's move these guys a little bit. I don't want them to take friendly fire because we're going to shoot the guys on the walls. Now, shooting, like, parallel to the walls is how you kill these guys. That way, like, because they're, you know, there's a little bit of cover from the front, but there ain't no cover from the side. So this is how you do it, dude. Okay, perfect. And then we'll grab some of these guys. We'll come right here, and we'll shoot these guys. In the meantime, let's get our melee units ready to storm the Bastille. Is that Bastille in French? Is that how they pronounce it? Someone in chat fill me in. I don't actually know the answer to that. Alright, get them. Get them, boys. Okay, we're getting them. We're getting them. Now, I believe this is all of their melee units. They do have 2 archer units, and I think a general. So, we're going to be interested to see where those archer units are. They're shaken, not stirred, and that's enough. Okay, so now what we do is we take our spear bros and we just kind of yeet them in there, and they should just insta-break. We might take like 1 or 2 or 3 losses, but they should instantly break because they've already been pummeled by archers. Yep, there's 1. There's 2. There's 3, there's 4, there's 5, and they're all dead. Cool. Seems good. Alright. You know what? You can wipe them out if you want, man. I mean, if they're just going to sit there, like, yeah, let's right-click them. Let's get them all. Let's catch them all, boys. They're like Pokemon. Okay, so I believe there's probably an archer unit on that barricade, right? So let's get our broskies, and we will put them, like, here. Let's get these other guys in there. Meanwhile, these gentlemen will go ahead and capture this control point. Oh, there's archers. Oh, God, there's archers. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God, they're shooting us. Oh, God. But, you know, we can chase them down with horses. So let's do that. Where do you think you're going, buddy? Where do you think you're going? I'll tell you where you're going. You're going nowhere. And then we'll send dudes, M' dudes, to reinforce you. Oh, shit. There's the other archer unit. All right. We need our archer units to get in there. Lickety split sauce. Get them, boys. Get them. Aw. Harumph. Kill him. They must all be killed. Come on, flee, dude. You know you wanna. Alright, they're dead. They're fleeing. Now kill these guys. Okay. Perfect. So now what we can do is we can get these guys, break down the barricade. I have no idea what the dog is barking at. I'm just going to ignore it and hope it goes away. Hashtag dog ownership. So I think that's it. The only remaining unit, I believe, is the general. And I think we have enough arrows left in our various quivers to just shoot him and kill him. So that would be great. That would be super smooth. Oh my god, it's barely taking any damage, dude. Alright, let's give these guys some help. Bruh. No, I'm not trying to get on there. I'm trying to kill it, man. Frick. Could I get Lego my loss to kill it? I can't do it, man. I can't do it. That's so weak. That's so weak. Alright. Let's get the other spear unit over there. We're going to speed 4 this. Right click. Thank you. Thank you very much. Alright. Well, we just have to sit here and wait for them to poke the barricade with their spears. Which, if you zoom in, they're actually not even... Oh, no, they're doing it. Yeah, there they go. They're poking. Oh, and now we have more guys to poke. Everyone, poke. Poke harder. Ah, there we go. Meanwhile, this guy's just, like, giving moral support. He's like, good job, elves. They must all be poked. Sweet. Cool, seems good, Alright. Whoa there, buddy. Bro! It, like, deselects sometimes. It's freaking weird. Whatever. Alright. We can get these guys here. We can hit the fire at will button, and they'll just dump all their ammo. Now, like I said before, these guys have a lot of armor. They have very high missile block chance, which is here. 78%. That's insane. But we will still inflict losses on them. Oh, yes. They're eager now. That's not going to last. Oh, my God. That's their faction leader. Based. Wavering. Winning. Easy siege, boys. 3 Dude, we killed their faction leader. That's their best general, by the way, boys. Their faction leader is like is pretty Chadly. I think he starts with like 6 or 7 command stars. So, you know, to him I say, bye-bye. Bye-bye. Thanks, bye-bye. Wow, look at all of this crap. Well, we don't want this. We don't want this. Now, you might be thinking, like, wait, why are you deleting the barracks? You should keep the barracks. And it's like, bro, the control in this settlement is so bad. The control in this settlement is so bad. On any kind of reasonable timeline, we're not going to be able to recruit troops out of here. We're just not. I'd rather have the money, because we are, as you have noticed, poor. We are giga poor. Now, rebels are gonna spawn. God damn it. I freaking hate rebels, man. He's a creature of the dark. Creature of the dark. You merely visit the dark. I was born in it. That was a terrible Bane. I'm sorry. I apologize. Oh, man. Legolas has 10 command stars? Yeah, I guess he already got there, huh? So, one of the things you can do to defend against rebels, I pioneered this tactic. That's not true. Whatever. I independently derived this tactic after other folks had already been using it for a while. What you do is you recruit like, you grab a couple of generals, right?
We must bring justice to the enemy. Our path is certain.
And it costs a lot of money, man. It costs a lot of money, but it's how you, it's one way to do it.
I will guard our people.
Keep your wits
This
sharp.
music is so good, bro. Frickin' Skyrim. Skyrim has no right to be this good. It's not fair. It's not fair. And now we don't make any money. God bless America. And they spawn there. I'm glad I did that. Otherwise, they would just waltz over and take the city from us. They want a peace treaty? Are you freaking nuts? Oh, because we wiped their army. They feel really vulnerable. No, I'm not giving you shit, dude. You are going to get evicted from the forest. That's what's going to happen to you.
Ready, elves. They must fall.
They must fall.
Be quick.
Be quick.
Attack!
I might unironically auto-resolve question mark. Actually, I don't think we have the luxury of auto-resolving, dude. We have to take 0 losses. Oh no, but our fucking guys are gonna spawn behind them, aren't they? Son of a bitch. Dude, I should have night attacked this. I had this little inkling of a feeling of like, oh, I should probably night attack, and it's like, whoops. So can we use ninja strats? It looks like we can sort of use ninja strats. Okay, we'll do our best on the ninja strat front. We just kind of have to see where the frickin' units spawn in. Now, the good news is both of our reinforcing generals are on horseback, so if they need to get out of dodge, they can totally do it. Whoa, no. God damn it, bro. Ungroup. Okay. Shut up, dude. God bless it. Where are these guys? They're here and here. Okay, that's fair, that's fair. Alright, well, at least we know where they are. And at least they didn't spawn directly behind these guys. That would have been a little sus. Do we have range on them? It appears as if yes. Question mark. Oh, we do have range. One of our units has range. Both of our units have range. Okay, yeah, sure, let's shoot him. I mean, if we can make all these guys flee before the battle even starts, I'm down. Let's use Legolas accuracy talent skill thingy. Goodbye. Bye-bye. Maybe what we can do is reposition to sort of lean into this situation here. Yeah, I guess we're just going to kill them all with arrows, man. Well, sometimes it do be like that, boys. When you're in these kind of ambush ninja situations, you typically don't want to like target units, because then you might accidentally like move. Like if the unit moves out of range, your guys will chase and then they'll emerge from the forest and get seen. You don't want to do that. So what you do instead is you just toggle fire at will on and off. That's the move. There's the general. I wondered where he was. Accuracy and gloriousness. What is that? It's a freaking warg pack? Bruh. I wonder if I can like... Oh, they're coming back? Question mark? No. Oh, we're shooting them. Yes. Oh, get Wreck-A-Reno'd. We can get a little closer, I think, right? Let's do that. We'll sneak closer. So I guess you could theoretically kill one of these rebel dealios with like just Legolas and the Lasgallon ninjas. So maybe what we can do is like get even ninja ear. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna bolt across the opening, the field, and we're gonna go for the frickin' dude. I can't even make words, man. We're gonna charge across the opening. We're gonna run to cover. Run to cover, chat. Inch forward until we see them, because we're in the forest, but so are they, boys. They're hiding. We don't know where they are. We have to be careful. You merely visit the forest. I was born in it. One thing we could do is we could use one of... Ah, there he is. There he is. Shh. Ninja. Ninja. We're putting arrows in him, boys. Slowly but surely. Maybe we scoot forward just a little bit more. Just a little bit more. That should do it, right? They're done? Yep. Perfect. Actual ninja strats carrying the day. 0 losses. Now, it is theoretically possible to kill this stack with my 2 horseback generals, but it's super risky and it's possible to lose one of them, so I prefer this. Thanks for the money, dude. He's like,
With haste.
with haste.
Ready, elves.
Good job, Lego, my loss. Now we return to the offensive. These guys go back to the general pool. Thank you very much.
Elves.
And we go back to making substantial amounts of Munmuns. Not a moment too soon. So Thorolont has been repaired. We don't quite have the Munmuns to build it. Feels bad. Yeah, we just need to kind of chill and build for a little while. Keep an eye on these guys. I'm kind of surprised. What the hell are these, man? The Eotheod. The Eotheod. I'm surprised these guys are still alive. Usually Gundabad just right clicks them and genocides them around turn 7. Oh, interesting. We have a slot. Bruh. That wants to be this, but like I said, we're broke sauce. So
We must bring justice to the enemy.
alright, let's recall the spy. Boost control. Yes, please. We're on the building edict. God, we have so much catching up to do as far as building. That was expensive, bro. 1 turn of both those guys, like 1,000 gold. Ah, Ramdir levels. I do think we go for the crafter. Yes. Okay, seems good. All right, all is proceeding according to plan, boys. Now, the nice thing about this position, you can very reliably get... Oh, dear God. What I was going to say is you can very reliably get to this position where you have these 2 cities conquered. And what's nice about that is if you can get to this, then the forest health is actually slightly ticking up instead of down, which is awesome.
For the enemy.
All right, so hashtag priorities, we want this. And then we want this. And then we want this. Beautiful.
Keep your wits sharp.
And then Lego My Loss is going to go right here. We're going to march on
I will guard our
Nestadramar.
people. We must bring justice to the enemy.
So
for the enemy.
one thing we could consider doing would be leveling. We could level our secondary general Lemion, right? Like, if you take a look, Legolas is already at 10 out of 10 stars, right? So there is some value in beginning to level up our secondary dude. So maybe we do that, huh? Maybe we put Lemion in charge for a minute here. It would be nice to have another cav unit, no lie. It is slightly more on upkeep. Let's do it.
Elves.
We'll let Lemion get
I
some
will
experience.
guard our people.
And that way Legolas is available if we need to defend Durnslot against these buttholes. Dwarves, you need to get the F out of there, man. Dude, they can attack Durnslot right the hell now. Son of a bitch.
We must bring justice
This
to
is
the enemy.
Omega sus, dude. Fuck. Ugh, I hate it. I freaking hate it. God damn it. So... Ugh. Ugh. Is that enough? It's not enough. It's not enough. God damn it, dude.
We must bring justice to the enemy.
And then they march on my city, right? Of course. Fucking of course. God damn it, dude. Fuck. This is so lame. Alright, so I guess they're all coming this way. So I guess there's that. The problem is we just don't have that many archers, man. So lame.
Weapons ready, elves.
God damn it. Dude, it is extremely unlikely we will win this battle, boys. Fuck. It's disgusting, dude.
Elven warriors.
We're heavily outnumbered, no shit, dude. This like soaring epic music doesn't help me feel better, boys. Dude, they're coming from behind too? Are you fucking kidding? That sucks. Kill their general, please, if you can. Okay, so we charge the rear and these guys are sandwiched and fleeing. Epic, glorious.
Weapons ready, elves.
Okay, good.
Ready yourselves. Ready, elves.
Kill these fuckers. Kill the general. I mean, he's taking damage, bro. If we can snipe the general, this becomes possible. Except that our units are fucking fleeing.
Keep your wits sharp. Find your courage.
Oh dear God. Alright, back off.
Weapons ready, elves.
We need to deal with this pile and then circle back and try to deal with that. Run, buttholes. This guy needs to flee. Flee right now. Flee. Flee for your lives. Okay, good.
Warriors. Find your courage. Keep your wits sharp.
Re-engage. Charge them. What the fuck?
Ready, elves. Weapons ready,
Encourage.
elves. Elven warriors.
Yeah, this is not happening. This is super duper not happening. And they're getting my town anyway. Fucking me, bro. This is so excessively lame. This is just bad luck, dude. It's just bad fucking luck. Unbelievable. So, I think, I mean, what would I need to win this battle? Probably like 2 more archer units. What do you want, dog? He's just bored. It's not even my dog, it's my, like, housemate's dog, but she's out of town, and so he's just, like, laying around being fucking bored. Yeah, and that's it. That's it. Now, what do they do? Do they sack the town? Do they burn it down? Like, what are we looking at? Sometimes the enemy just like burns it down, which frickin' sucks. If they just sack it, that's acceptable, but still super lame because it's really expensive. They sacked it. Okay. I mean, so do they just immediately go back in? Like, what happens? The answer is I don't know, chat. I super duper don't know. Well, I know what we can do, which is we can take Nesta Dramar. So this is being built.
We must bring justice to the enemy. They must all be killed.
Ugh, I'm annoyed. I'm annoyed, chat. I'm super annoyed. What are you doing, man? He just gets like restless and he just like rips up random things. Like he dug like a fast food cup out of the trash can and just obliterated it and left the chunks on the floor. And you know, there was a point where I would have been like pissed off. You know, I would have just like yelled, "No, bad dog!" But now I'm just like, whatever, man. He's a dog. It's just what they do. Like, there's this old saying, boys. Like, you can't trust a dog, but you can trust a dog to be a dog.
They will feel the sting of my arrows.
No. Stop it. Fucking moron. I just did exactly what I said I wasn't going to do. A Lamau. Do they have a general here? They sure do. Well, let's make sure that he dies. What do you say, boys? So I don't want you firing at will, my dude. I want you to specifically shoot a specific target. What the fuck? He's supposed to be hidden. Hide. Do the ninja crouch. Do the fucking ninja crouch. What is actually happening right now? Whatever, man. So we just took a bunch of losses on this guy for some completely incomprehensible reason. There's spiders here? Oh, God. These massive spiders are actually terrifying. Who's shooting you? Shoot these guys, man. Fuck these guys. Yeah, that's right, dude. We're the elves, mother... You don't shoot me, I shoot you. Yeah, that's right. Dick. Although, let's be honest, like, I'm attacking their town. Like, if like, who's really the dick here, boys? Well, no, them, because it was our forest. This is just defense. This is a defensive action, boys. It just came way later. Yeah, we shredded those spiders, bro. It might take a couple turns to finish these guys off. Or maybe not, huh? So maybe we just have a few of these units shoot the spiders. There's only a couple left. I don't think it's worth a whole volley. Now there's just one. We can kill one. The thing about the spiders is, like, they have, like, amazing morale. Like, they don't typically rout. One thing we can do as well, we can kind of chase down these fleeing units and wipe them. It's a good thing to do. So, can I now use these guys as the ninjas they were intended to be? Because I would love to assassinate their general. That'd be great. Yeah, it shows them as hiding. Right? So you guys are hidden now, right? Come on, man. What about here? It says they were hiding here. Is that a thing? Nope. I swear to God, I saw the hiding icon. Now they're hidden. Interesting. Interesting. I would like to snipe the general if at all possible. One thing you can do is you can kind of use your melee units to, like, bait out some of their units, so that's what we will be doing. Ah, there's the general. Do I have range on him? Yes. Get him. All right, they're taking some shots. Taking some shots. I'm going to try to selectively bait these units. Masterfully, of course. Masterfully baiting. They don't like it when you start to capture the control point, so they'll typically run up and try to interfere. Right? Or they allow us to capture the control point. That would drastically change the flow of this battle because I could get way closer and shoot them. Okay, we're taking some losses, but I think that's kind of okay. Because it'll destroy this guard tower. Okay. Alright, game on, boys. Game on. Okay, so this is what's left, I think. We'll go speed 4 for this. The general comes forward. How the turntables. How the turntables. This is what we want, boys. If we can snipe this guy, it gives a battlefield-wide morale debuff. that will make killing the rest of these guys pretty straightforward. Here they come. One more big ass volley should finish off the general, question mark. Did we get him? We didn't get him. Lamau. Okay, whatever. We've done what we can with these guys, so let's get the boys and we'll finish the gerb. Orc rabble, huh? Oh, there's archers? Shazam. Yeah, we're backing off from that. Sometimes you can draw the archers out. I think this is it for their units, right? I think. One thing we could do would be a little cheeky, would be take this tower with these archers. They'll take a couple of losses from the tower, but it's actually not a huge deal. Because we'll get a little bit of replenishment from taking this place. I'm a little bit irritated we didn't get the general. Hokey doke. So. Alright, I don't have time to wait out the clock, so we're going to have to brute force this a little bit. Now, do they act to defend this tower? Question mark. It appears as if the answer is yes. Sort of. But they were too slow. We got it. These guys insta-flee, right? Yep, there we go. Cool. Okay, ultimately that was pretty smooth. Yeah, 47 losses, not great, not terrible, but we did it. We did it same turn. We wiped their little fledgling army. We killed another general, so seems pretty good. Oh, they already built an herb collector? Let's freaking go, dude. These will repair on their own, I think. So what I'm wondering, and then yeah, let me own levels, perfect. But then what's nice is that the army itself continues leveling, so that these banners persist regardless of what general is leading that army. So what I want to know is what happens here, right? Like, what happens here? 2,000 to repair that? I don't think we can repair that, man. Do I, like, raise an army to deal with this? Because here's the thing, right? Like, they can't take Elven King's Halls. This garrison is too strong. There's no way they can deal with that. They could burn this down, though, which would suck, but it actually wouldn't end the run, frankly. All right, well, I'm gonna hit the end turn button to get the autosave, and let's see what happens here. They come for Elven King Souls? Or are they coming for Karas Vornroth? Dude, they're coming for Karas. Are you shitting me, bro? I mean, they're pretty depleted, right? Like, if I hire another general, then maybe this force can hold out. But you know what? That'll have to come in the next episode. A little bit of a cliffhanger, boys. Like, what the fuck happens, right? We shall see, my dudes. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'm actually glad they didn't raise that town. This is recoverable. But thanks for watching, boys. Appreciate you. See you in the next one.